What's going on, everyone? So the Lakers starting five is just ridiculous offensively, right? I mean, they are one of the most high-powered offenses in the league. I mean, they're like historically great as far as the five guys go. They are putting up the most points since the 76-77 season, which is insane. They are averaging nearly like 90 points a game between the five of them. Rui Hachimura has really kind of just adapted and embraced his role. Austin Reaves, he still kind of has his struggles shooting the three, but his ability to put the ball on the deck, his ability to score and be a scoring option, especially when he's on, his ability to hit the open shot again when he's on. D'Angelo Russell's shooting the lights out for the most part this season. LeBron James is shooting the lights out for the most part this season. Then Anthony Davis doing Anthony Davis things. Again, you see why. It's like Austin Reaves can do so many things on the basketball court and put the ball on the hoop. D'Lo can do so many things on the basketball court, put the ball on the hoop. Rui Hachimura, LeBron James, Anthony Davis are obviously LeBron James and Anthony Davis. But here's the problem. We have basically pushed all of our offensive pieces into the starting lineup, and it has decimated our bench scoring. Our bench scoring has been atrocious. Like one of the worst in the league. If not, I think they are the worst in the league right now. They have been bad. And I get it. Right, you look at like in the scope, right, of the Lakers. One, they have a lot of just one-way players rather than two-way players. Two, again, you put all your offensive pieces in the starting lineup, so like all of the pieces on the bench are basically defensive pieces, right? But the hope is that like now Gabe Vincent is back. He dropped a whopping 2 points for us. He was the only scorer off the bench for the Lakers in the previous game, which, credit him for first game back being aggressive. This is where I'm disappointed in Spencer Dinwiddie. Look, I've defended Spencer Dinwiddie heavily since becoming a Laker because I think Darvin Ham is utilizing him terribly. I just think he's having him play in a role that just he's never played before, and now he has to kind of figure it out, right? He's played, I'm not saying he's never played off ball before, but to only basically be primarily off ball is something that he hasn't really done. So he's trying to get his feet under him. But you got to figure it out. You got to be more aggressive. I was so disappointed with Spencer Dinwiddie in that Brooklyn Nets game, right? Like, come on, this was your moment, right? This was the game, the revenge game, all the talk, all the noise. He kind of tried to ice it over a little bit and just go, it wasn't as bad as the media made it out to be. I'm not happy with it. But like, come on, dude, like you didn't get bought out for no reason, right? Like where there's smoke, there's fire. Like those reports didn't come out of nowhere. You weren't happy. You were disgruntled, right? So, okay, that's fine. But you have to, at some point, find your footing. And I just thought that was a game in which he could be aggressive, look for a shot, kind of just take advantage. And we need him to be that, right? Like he should be looking and going like, man, I need to be six-man guy this year, right? Like I need to go and drop double digits off the bench night in and night out. Be aggressive, look for your shot, right? Because we need that. We need that bench scorer. We need that bench playmaker. We need so many things that he provides. And now we got Gabe Vincent back. You add in Gabe Vincent into that mix. And, Gabe Vincent, hopefully, once he starts finding his rhythm on the offensive side, that could be another piece. Between the two of them, you should be able to get 16 to 20 points a game. It's not a lot. They're basically 3 baskets each, right? A couple free throws. So if Gabe Vincent come in, give you 8, 10, Spencer Dinwiddie comes in, gives you 8, 10, there's something there. Again, that's nothing great. I still think, personally, once we get all our pieces back, I think you move either Rui or Austin Reaves to the bench. I think you can make the argument either way. Personally, I would move Reaves to the bench. And I know some people are like, like Reaves. It's nothing to do with like his play right now. It's nothing like it is. He's comfortable off the bench. His production is better off the bench. Like statistically in every category, he is better off the bench this season at least. And he's averaging the same amount of points, rebounds, assists. To him, it's about the minutes he plays. It's not about the actual whether he starts or comes off the bench. So to me, he's a guy that I think would understand, get it. Okay, hey, whatever we got to do to win, I'll take the bench role. Let's do it. You could be aggressive. Now you can primarily just go look for your shot and then move in. I've talked about a Jared Vanderbilt, kind of go big when you get to the play-in and playoffs, move LeBron to the 3. Like, hey, it's go time, dude, right? You got to rest all regular season, playing the 4. We need you. We need your athleticism out on the perimeter. Now you got LeBron. Now you got Jared Vanderbilt. Now you got some real athleticism, some real defenders out on the perimeter. LeBron, I know, look, it drives me crazy too, the way that he's defended this season. 39 years old, year 21, but he's also, when he is locked in and engaged, he's holding opponents to under 40% shooting. So he's doing his job when he's locked and engaged. We all remember the Clipper game where he was locking down Kawhi Leonard down the stretch. So to me, I would be like, LeBron, I need you first 5 minutes, last 5 minutes. That's it, right? We'll get you for the 4-spot minutes. We'll let you kind of take a break on the defense side at times. But the first 5 minutes, we need you locked in, engaged, chasing down loose balls, playing LeBron James basketball when he's locked in and on. It's playoffs, buddy. And then the last 5 minutes to close the game, get it done, and then you can kind of just do your thing throughout. That's one approach. The other approach is like, instead of Jared Vanderbilt, you go like a Spencer Dinwiddie. The Lakers actually do have some success with a D'Lo, Reaves, and Spencer Dinwiddie. Or again, put Austin Reaves on the bench, you go Spencer Dinwiddie, kind of give you some point of attack, give you a little more size. Right, another playmaker, especially with Gabe Vincent back. You'd have Gabe Vincent, Austin Reaves off the bench. I think you can make that work. Rui, you can move to the bench. Couple things about that. One, I think Rui's been so good this season. I think you want to kind of keep his confidence up, right? Again, I don't think Austin Reaves would be impacted by going to the bench. I think Rui, there is a chance that he does. I'm not saying he will, because he was on the bench for a long time. But does he kind of feel like, man, dude, I adapted to my role. I've been killing it. Like, and now you're going to move me back to the bench? Like, you know, I have my questions and concerns about that, especially if you can move LeBron to the 3, Rui playing the 4. He's upped his rebounding. It's only going to improve. He averages 3 more rebounds, or around 3 more rebounds a game at the 4 as opposed to the 3. So if you can slot him in his natural position, I think he's going to be even better for the Lakers, and I think you'll have the same type of offense. I think you'll be in good shape. And now your bench scoring is something that could be better. Now, also, you add in a little defense, get a little mix of that, because that's my concern is like, yes, this starting 5 has been brilliant, but we've seen them struggle against other elite offenses because we can't stop anybody. So basically, we have to just outscore those teams. So I do have concerns once you get into the playoffs where you are playing every game is an elite or one of the better offensive teams. You can have your struggles, right? Especially in the Western Conference. And I'd like a better balance. I'd like a better mix, personally, of offense and defense. Now, also another thing with the starting 5 in a positive light is like, once you get to the playoffs, right, your bench isn't going to be as significant, right? Like, because you're probably playing all your starters, 35 to 40 minutes, if not 40 minutes. Right, so like your starting 5 is basically going to be out there more often than not, where in the regular season, you're trying to keep people as close to 30 minutes as possible, right? You're trying, no more than like 32, 33 minutes. So to me, I just think that that's another positive and why like the bench might not be as much of a concern, but this is not what we anticipated the bench to be, especially with Spencer Dinwiddie, now Gabe Vincent back, right? Obviously Christian Wood, he would have helped with some level of just production in the offensive side. But we got to figure it out. We got to get a better balance, right? We got these 7 games left. You got to lock down. You got to be ready. You got to pull out these wins. Like we just don't have time to mess around. We don't have time to figure this out. Hopefully that was just kind of it was a rough bench game. Guys will bounce back and we'll be in good shape. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass a question on to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? Do you think that we need to kind of find a better balance with our starters and our bench? You think, no, just leave it as is. Once you get to the playoffs, starters are going to be playing, 40 minutes a game anyway. However you feel, whatever your thoughts are in that regard, I'd love to hear it. Hopefully it's not a concern. come the postseason. Hopefully we have it figured out. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. Lets me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.